Here I have a fault code on the ABS system. This is a Meritor WAPCO, and the SPN is 807 FMI5. It comes up as front axle ABV control open circuit, or it also came up as ASR diff 2 valve. So those are your possible valves, but this doesn't give you much information on what it is or where it is. So I'm going to show you what the problem is right now. So I'm working on a Freightliner Cascadia like usual, and I have the bumper taken off here. I just wanted to show you that. And so if you come in the front, under the radiator, basically just behind it, from under the front bumper, you see this air line going to this valve, the solenoid here. This here is that ABV control valve. Let me see if I can get a better look. So two things I noticed. One, it's an older valve. So depending on what you want to do, you could just replace the valve while you're here. But if you look closely, when I unwrapped the loom, plastic loom, I noticed that both of these wires are pretty badly bent over, and I'm going to guess that these wires are broken. And so I'm going to take these out and I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to pull these pins and I'm going to strip that wire back to see if those are broken or not, and see if that's our problem. If so, I'm not going to replace that valve. But if not, I'll replace that valve. But this is your ABV control valve, and we're going to check out these wires here. Okay. So I carefully cut back the insulation on this wire right where it looked like it might be broken, and as you can see, get it to focus, that wire is broken in half. That wire was broken in there. That's why the code was intermittent. It would make connection, the code would go inactive, and then it would bend and shake with the truck vibration, and it would lose connection. It would throw the fault code. So I got to repair these wires. I'm going to cut this one open and see, but you can see that's definitely causing a problem. In order to repair this broken wire, I have to remove it from the plug because it's too close to make the repair while it's in there. So in order to get this out, there's this little yellow lock on top that goes up and down. So that's in the lock position. You have to lift that up like it just was in order to remove these pins. And as you can see, this one's pretty tore up, but there's locks on either side of the pin. And if you have a tool like this, you insert that on either side of the pin, and that holds down these little locks on both sides. And then once you have those locks hold down, you can pull it out the back using this. But it can be difficult, and if you don't have that lock up, you're really gonna mess stuff up. I was trying to get this one out, but it's being a booger, so I checked it. The wire is good on this one. I'm gonna leave it. But this one, I'm just gonna make this repair. I'm gonna repair this wire, put it back in there. I'm not gonna replace the valve, and that'll be the fix.